My name's Welly, and today we're going to be having a brief tour on the autocannons in Crossout. When I first started playing Crossout, these were the first items I looked to unlock. Very, very destructive, can keep you out of trouble as well, as they allow you to hit your opponent at great range. Without further ado, I'm going to be showing you a complete rundown of the technology tree regarding autocannons. First item today is the Ac53 Rapier, or if you want to be fancy,
Rapier.
This is one of the first items in the game that I sought to unlock. The Rapier is an incredible item that can deal damage at distance, keeping you out of trouble. This is a wonderful item that is cheap to build, and it should absolutely be your first point of call for a new player. This item will reward the players that understand the map and can position themselves well. Across the board, this item has very much of a mediocre appeal, but it does no wrong in that regard. It's an item that can suit your need, whatever it might be at the early stages of this game. Although you might not see this thing beyond 5 to 6k power scores, you're going to enjoy this item throughout your leveling experience. The rate of fire, like the other autocannons, does require you to tap fire somewhat at great range, and I can see a great synergy between your autocannons and that Torero cab. The Torero cab with the autocannons will increase your accuracy, allowing you to keep the heads of your opposition in cover. It's a worthy item, it's worth pursuing. I still use it every now and then. I think I even have it on one of my current 6k hover builds to farm my fuel for the week. And next on the list, our light blue tier for the weapon category is indeed the Ac50 Storm, and this is a weapon I have used extensively. I enjoy the perk it offers you at great range, which is exactly how you should be using your autocannons, at great range. The perk of this item is what makes it incredible. It will actually amplify your damage the further your target is. For every 100 meters, you're going to be amplifying your damage output by 12%, which is incredible. Again, coupled with a Torero cab, you're going to be in line for some incredible damage output. Although there is the lower rate of fire with this weapon, it does require you to tap fire or at least burst a few shots to get the most out of this item. Up the tier list a little bit, onto our purple items now. The Duel is a little change of trend here, where you need a car that can accelerate to high speeds. The high speeds are required in order for you to get the most out of this weapon system. The maximum heating reduction at 25% only applies to you at 80 kilometers per hour plus, which means you need to put your foot down and also hold that trigger. The important thing is to orbit your opponent, or at least keep them at range, so you can apply maximum damage. These duels are extremely expensive. If you can afford them, I recommend it. However, you must adapt your play style to accommodate the perk and the feature of this rapid fire weapon. And now for the Ac72 Whirlwind. This is almost my favourite weapon in the game. It offers extreme range and accuracy with a damage bonus that can take care of almost any opposition you might encounter. Although bulky in appearance and quite a tall profile, if you can find a way to fit this into your car, in my opinion, it's well worth it. Get your hands on one of these if you can. Again, this benefits with the perk of increased damage the further you are away from your opposition, so it encourages you to play a distance game with your enemies, understand the map, and perhaps predict where they're going to be. And now for the whirl. We're just going to take the strategy of autocannons here and flip it on its head. The best way to use the whirl, in my opinion, is to get up close and personal to your enemies, making good use of that twin-linked auto-fire feature. The perk on this item makes it so that your damage is increased depending on how many people are around you. I wouldn't recommend having this synergy with the Torero cab. However, there's no harm in having this item mixed up with a Howl. Last on the list is the Cyclone. Now in my opinion, this doesn't boast anything wonderfully unique. It's instead an exaggeration of what's already good with autocannons. High rate of fire, does a lot of damage and is quite accurate. If you're playing PvE without this item, I would actually forgive you. In battle, for PvP, it's been rare to find as it does have a large profile and is quite easy to remove. Thank you everybody for viewing this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe this. I'm going to be producing more content like this to introduce the newer players or instead educate those already around the wasteland on how this game works. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody and welcome to my Tips and Tricks Videos 2014! Please subscribe and like and subscribe, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Check out my Instagram. Now let's jump right into this video, and don't forget to drop a like, everybody, before we jump into this video. Jumping right into it. Once you like it, after you like it, I'll jump right into it. All you have to do is smack a like, please. Smack a like! Smack a like! All I want is a like! Just give it a like, please! Anyways, guys, let's jump right into this video.